How many of you guys have never been to Sundance before?
I've never been in a movie before. It's a story about these 4 boys following their life and what happens to them in one specific summer in their life as they try to sponsor the dreams of becoming professional skaters, be it through means that are not necessarily looked at as good. Like, you know, we find a couple pills and...
More than a couple.
More than a couple. A couple hundred.
Jackpot.
Yeah, and you know, we just, we try to sponsor our dreams with this avenue.
A lot of relationships in the film were definitely tied to personal experiences. We got characters in the film that are like drug addicts, and I have family members drug addicts, specifically my dad. We're all from this specific neighborhood where we see a lot of dreams are lost, you know, and that's why I really wanted to tap into this film, and the circumstances or consequences of, you know, selling drugs or doing something bad can lead you down the wrong path. And I've seen it multiple times where we had, you know, family members or friends that were talented, you know what I mean, or, you know, inspired us that was either, you know, sucked into the system, either died, or, you know, all in all, just their dreams were lost. They got caught up in the land. The film itself, the plot about skateboarding, was actually based off of 2 kids that I followed in Los Angeles who were actually selling drugs to sponsor the dreams, and one ended up getting sponsored while the other actually got lost in that system I'm talking about. I wanted to shoot like in like real locations, you know, places where we actually grew up, and it's rough neighborhoods. You know, we had to ask for permission from the city as well as permission from the locals in order to shoot here. What happened was we were shooting and somebody decided to shoot for real as we were on set, and some gunshots went off. But I mean, what's crazy about it, the boys were there. It was all like 10 feet away from the shooter.
Me and Moses were in a ride, like right there, and we just hear, and I'm like, bro, get out, get out, get out.
Everybody started running and jumping the fence onto the freeway. Initially, I thought it was a firecracker. Oh, this is a carnival, fun times. It's amazing. And it turned into something very, very serious. I looked at Ez and I was like...
And it's something we just kind of had to get used to in a way, you know what I mean, as we were going through production.
When I first met Steven to sort of talk about the project was when you can really get a sense of the artist and the collaboration that you're gonna have, you know? Right when we got into Cleveland, I think through experience instead of anything told to us, being where we were staying at and how we sort of moved about, and the locations that we were at allowed us to really get a sense of the city and sort of feel integrated with it.
There's no one in the world I'd like to work with again more. It was the most comfortable environment on set. I mean, that was obviously helped by all the actors, but he's 1 in a million. I don't know how the fuck he does it.
I'm talking about, you know, it was 5 weeks of shooting, and it looked like it was a, you know, a movie that spent 6 months filming, and it looked like the budget was 10 times more than it really was. I mean, he made, you know, he did what Cleveland people do best, man. He made something out of nothing, and
Factual, bro.
Word.
Factual, bro.
My trips to your kiss, no sooner